Generals, gentlemen.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Generals, Gentlemen Shoutcast.
Whoa, okay, we're in Barren Badlands today, and we have Logica and who else was it?
It was Taz?
Yeah, Tasmany, yes.
Taz, yeah, I think so.
Now unfortunately, I actually have no idea who was who, to be honest.
Yeah, because they're both playing under
different like
Smurfs.
Smurfs. So there is Mike as the purple China Nuke,
Yep.
and M Girl Glow as the yellow.
Mowgli
Mowgli.
from the Jungle Book.
What?
From the Jungle Book. Isn't that his name? Mowgli, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, the
he's GLA
audience
Stealth.
will back me up, but he is GLA Stealth.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Tasmany as the
I reckon Taz will be playing it.
Because I'm pretty sure I played him before and he's picked it on you. So I'm gonna call him Tasmany. If I'm wrong, then we're gonna spend the entire game looking like dickheads. But that's okay. We'll take that risk.
We will.
And we actually have Tasmany going for a very fast Gatling. I mean,
that's quite cool, actually.
It's one way of dealing with tech RPGs, tech terrors.
I mean, it is with that the choke point there. I mean, it's not a bad idea, and I mean, he's gonna scout that slave, the worker as well. And we do see the supply truck moving out. Yeah, it is scouted, so we'll get run over.
Probably going to try and crush a forward tunnel if there is one. But I think it's a good idea because it doesn't really work in a map like Tournament Desert where like, you know, if you put it and then just go around it. Whereas this, it will definitely lock up this entire side, and therefore this is going to be open still. But I think it's a good idea because tech RPGs, tech terrors can definitely wreck a China.
Oh, they're very dangerous. We do have a Nuke Battle Master coming out now as well.
Gonna try and do some damage there, mate. Catch this technical.
Get caught out a little bit. Oh no, missing the shot, and yeah, no, RPG will in fact get run over. Yeah, this is pretty good kiting actually. I mean, it's gonna there's the Nuke Battle Master, well, no, will not go down. Looks like we'll manage to take out the technical.
Hero Battle Master saving the day. There is actually a rebel going to the old Derrick, so maybe Logica has actually the capture upgrade.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah,
to
no,
see
he does.
really
Look, there we go.
Really oil.
Fantastic.
All caps. Fantastic work by Logica.
So we're gonna get those extra forward funds from the old Derricks, and they're actually very easy to hold as well. At least this one is because of that garrison. The garrison's here. The one in the bottom right corner, not so much, because there are no garrisons apart from that one, but that's on the wrong side for Logica here, so we might have to get a tunnel to defend those.
Yeah, so we have, Taz seems to be focusing quite a lot on defense. He's throwing down mines on the sides as well as that.
And this is
gas,
why, because of very fast prop center.
Yeah.
So he could do some real damage, especially because he is Nuke. So he gets those Nuke overlords very fast, and they are actually very effective. The damage they do, the speed they have, and then the fact that they have the explosion, which you can abuse, not so much with overlords, but definitely with battle masters. But you may catch these technicals.
Yeah, really good choice, taking that garrison in the middle. That's going to give him the scouting, and he is now moving in the nukes, but they are getting caught out of position. Look at the listening out.
Oh, there's mines on those factories.
There's
He's
mines.
going
to lose both the technicals. Both the technicals do in fact go down. Logica must be pretty sad.
Well, those are full of rebels trying to cap some of the buildings. Good choice there by Logica, because like rebels are really cheap, 150. So if you can like harass with those, like to try and cap,
that'd be absolutely crazy.
Whereas RPGs cost 300, or you have to build tunnels to get them, which isn't always an option. But actually, we have
good job. Have a hijacker coming out, and that's going to be great against those new battle masters. Yeah,
even the battle masters as well, but especially the overlords.
But yeah, the overlords, that'll be absolutely nuts. But I don't think he's actually scouted the
prop center.
The prop center yet.
No, not yet. But I think maybe the overlords were revealed. Yeah. Not really sure, to be honest, but excuse me. So now the Battle Master will intercept this army here, but it could do a lot of damage because it's the ideal counter.
Yeah, it looks like it's moving in now. Looks like we'll get the explode and almost taking out a quad.
It did.
Gets the scrap, but yeah, does an impact manage to take it out with the residual radiation.
Well, that's a big word. Is that what it's called? Residual radiation?
Residual? I call it residual. I mean, it's just, I'm pretty sure it's just radiation.
I just call it radiation. And a good use of the residual radiation as well as the explosion taking out these RPGs. But now we actually have Tasmany going for the third supply, which is definitely good, but actually he may lose the dozer to the hijacker.
That would be scouted at that distance, but it looks like the hijacker will back off.
Yeah, and that could be a huge blow, because if he gets the dozer, then Logica can build a power and then get the double production.
Oh, is revealed. That's a
good
choice
duking
putting
there.
an excellent choice putting the
Overlord.
the Overlord with the center on that, as
It
well
also-
as the listening
Yeah.
outpost.
He doesn't need to get a Gatling though, because he can definitely lose it, despite the fact that it's revealed. It doesn't stop him from capping it. I mean, all he has really going for him are the nuke shells. There comes the
hijacker's moving in now, but he's gonna
the
duke
nuke
away
shells
from
take
it.
it
It's just
out.
too fast.
And meanwhile, the quads are going to take down the truck and maybe the dozer as well. And here comes the Gatling cannon, fantastic.
There we
Though
go.
hijackers won't have any more luck now with the Gatling Overlord there, as well as then the ECM. And the outpost is there to unload the RPGs to recapture the outpost, the Overlord, if they actually get decrewed by a Jarman. But actually, yeah, losing the dozer, and now this third base as well.
Yeah,
so actually,
supply will go down in exchange for
a supply for a supply.
Yeah.
Not a good exchange when your opponent has both of these all derricks, which Logica definitely does. So I think Tasmania's on the back foot, but he does have his prop center, whereas we have actually we have a palace. That's not true at all.
Yeah, Palace is down, so it'll be interesting to see if we have a Jarman coming out. It'd be really good against these Overlords.
Yeah,
if
definitely.
if we can recrew it. We wouldn't be at Rebel Ambush stage yet with no command centers as yet, but we can just get a worker in there or anything like that. We do have a Jarman coming out.
And there are only the 2 RPGs, not a full troop crawler. So
we did get the snipe on the
he's gonna
Gatling Overlord.
he's gonna have to
is
prevent
revealed.
the
Jarman
RPGs
is
from
revealed. He's
recrewing
gonna have
that.
to move it over there now, but he doesn't have it. Oh yeah, we have the.
Come on, take out the RPGs.
Go
prevent the
Jarman,
recruit.
good snipe,
There goes one.
excellent snipe by Jarman. But looks like I think there's gonna be
Oh,
another
the
RPG
palace
there.
will take out the second Overlord.
Oh,
Do you see that? The
yeah.
palace was full, and now the RPGs have decimated that, but the second
Jarman does go
RPG
down.
will recruit that.
Yeah, it is recruit now, and that's gonna be not good against.
Oh, not looking good here for Logica. He may actually
Logica,
lose
that's
the
it.
arms
I
deal.
forgot his name for a second. Okay, it looks like the arms deal went back go down. I mean, he did lose that Jarman before. We do have 2 technicals moving out. I'm not sure what's in them. I mean, he's losing his arms deal. We do have another push coming out now with another Nuke Overlord as well as the GATs, the ECM, and the outpost. It's a really good little unit mix in there. You should be able to deal with hijackers.
Basically
deal with
everything,
quads, technicals, anything that Logica can come out with.
Apart from, like, maybe Rebel demo bikes.
Yeah, oh.
But actually, here come the huge army of quads and RPGs, actually crushing some of the quads as well.
Gonna get caught a little bit. Yeah, the quads are really catching some stuff out of position. I mean,
The arm stealer
they're
not
all
being
over
able
the
to
place.
finish
Those
off.
quads are just all over the place. I mean, he's gonna take out the Nuke Battle Master, the Nuke Overlord, sorry, as well as the ECM and the listening outpost.
And
That's
look
a
how
really good
vetted they're
exchange.
getting. Whenever a quad manages to take down an
Oh,
Overlord, they
I
get
gotta
so
grab
much.
those. You gotta grab those scraps, then, little buddy. I hope you
Probably
do.
should, especially when they're that vetted.
Yeah.
So the arm stealer staying alive, not a bad idea. It was a bad idea rather by Tasmania here. Actually, I don't know what he was doing, but he could have definitely easily killed the arms dealer, which cost 2,500, but he didn't. He walked away, and then therefore he let it stay alive.
Looks like we've got a hijacking technical coming in. They can be super dangerous.
Oh,
like
definitely.
even against these the GATs and stuff like that, they won't actually turn around in time. Looks like the technical
Will he
is
get
coming
it?
in.
Will he get it?
Pops out the 2
Oh, there
hijackers.
goes
He's
the
going to forget
Overlord.
the Overlord. The
And
Overlord is
maybe
taking
the
the other
ECM as
hijacker
well.
back.
The
ECM as well. It's going to shut down that.
man.
Oh man. Great hijackers. I love technical hijackers. They're like my favorite thing ever. But we do have Nuke Overlord versus Nuke Overlord.
The ECM will go down though perhaps, and now the RPGs from the outpost can take that down. But still, I mean, just killing the Overlord with the prop center is so expensive. It costs, what, 2,800? And a hijack is like
yes.
500.
Yeah,
so
hijack is absolutely nothing.
an amazing
compared to the
exchange.
Overlord. Yeah, that's really well done. Even if he did lose the technical, I mean, he's still going to come up way better in that engagement. And it's going to buy him the time he needs. He's got the battle bus coming out now. We do have Lotus capping the top oil. With the Rebel dude, he's taking the garrison, but it's not really going to matter at this point. With Lotus
yeah,
having already
he can just leave the Rebel there.
Yeah.
And then when Lotus runs away, he'll ungarrison and recapture
recap it. Yeah.
So I think Tasmania should leave a Gatling
Yeah,
there.
it really doesn't
prevent
matter.
that.
Yeah, with
But-
Lotus.
But here
Lotus
comes the arty
having
strike
done
and
it.
probably take down the supply, and maybe they'll know for the palace.
No, he goes for the palace.
But, all the
combined
carpet
with the
bomb.
carpet bomb won't get the RPGs out in time or anything like that. So it looks like the palace will go
Ouch.
down, as well as all the workers, as you can see them flying across our screen.
And now the Woolly Overlord, the Gatling cannon be enough to take down the quads? Nope, not a
Hell
chance
no,
in hell.
doesn't even manage to take out the
The
he's
vetted and scrap one.
vetted
He's probably going to have to sell the supply. He doesn't want to lose that.
And he's
But
got
the Overlords
Dozer
are on their
out
way,
there
but
as
the
well.
battle bus is going to
Battle
catch
bus is
that
gonna come
out.
out there, and the Overlord is turning now to start focusing the battle bus, but the battle bus is moving in, and the ECM is way out of position and will not actually manage to shut it down in time.
So very nice moves here by Logica. He's doing a lot of damage here, taking out the Overlord, the supply, the dozer, all that good stuff. There is a supply command center, so he can rebuild his dozers, but this battle bus is going to be a huge pain in the ass for Tasmania if he can't actually take that out. And the
But
Rebel
his
is
Rebel is recapping the oil now.
There's so many quads.
That's a lot of quads. And that's going to be dangerous against pretty much anything. I mean, combined with the battle bus, he's going to be able to deal with the Overlords and any ECMs and really anything.
I just don't think Tasmany has the army going for him at this stage, and Logica has the economy. He has the 2 supplies, the 2 all derricks, getting the 3rd supply now. And this supply is going into the hands of Tasmany now, but will he be able to hold it, considering there is a tunnel right over here?
Yeah, we do have this big push coming in as well from Logitech.
There are 2 overlords,
there's 2 overlords. That could be dangerous against the quads. That is enough.
As long as he micros it correctly, but actually it will take down this the rebel, and that's going to be very good because now that all derrick can't be recaptured. But with the battle bus mixed into these quads here, I don't think
the overlords turning around, but
needs an ECM. There it is.
Yeah, the ECM is coming out. Looks like it. No, it's not going to get there in time. It's being cut off by the quads, and so it's not really getting the deflection it needs. The other overlord is just getting nuked down by the quads, not doing enough damage, and using the turn right there. We do have another overlord come out, but he's.
I think we should see some nuke cannons. These nuke cannons would be perfect.
Nuke cannons would be absolutely nuts. But just the listening outpost is taken down as well by the quads.
Was that a couple? ECM maybe? EMP? Mine drop. A good choice there.
He catch them right out. He got them right out, man. He can take out several quads in that. They can't move.
Still, there is the battle bus there full of RPGs, and that will ward off the overlord. Because if he walks in there, he's probably going to lose it. But I think he has more range.
Yeah, I think he does have
must outrange them. So losing 4 of his quads, and now the overlord is on the flank here to finish off these quads, and they're fully scrapped and vetted. So that's actually a pretty big deal if he loses those. But luckily, he will. Yeah, he will lose these quads, and they're all. They were all scrapped and vetted, so that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah,
losing
that's
those
an
quads.
excellent job by Taz, just absolutely shutting down the army. Yeah, those mines are so important as well. They just stop the quads from moving, so the overlords can come in from either side. And when you've got a couple of overlords against the quads, there's absolutely nothing you can do.
Nice moves here by Tasmany, finishing off with the all derrick and having his own in the top left. So suddenly the tables have turned, but Battlebus is actually destroying this, taking on the trucks, and now perfect timing. Why does everyone seem to be talking to themselves?
Ping talking, I don't understand. This has never happened in any of our casts.
Maybe people are expecting us to cast their games where they're like, I should leave these messages just in case the General Zilliman shoutcast our games, and the overlords will probably take out this little base here. So suddenly, very aggressive moves here by Tasmany, taking a lot of damage.
I'm not sure if he's going to maybe try and get his battle bus in there to shut down.
Ouch, there goes the 2 tunnels.
Overlords. Yeah, but the tunnels go down. He's going to throw down another one on the side. I think he's just got that one battle bus. I'm not sure he has another one. It looks no, the other tunnel will get taken down before the worker can finish it.
Will the Lotus try and steal some cash, or will she just capture that straight away, denying the tunnel there? So actually, it looks like Logica is now on the back foot here. But where is the jump? That's what I want to see.
I love this push back and forth. It's absolutely excellent. Yeah, I'd like to see another Jarman come out. I mean, that Lotus can also be quite dangerous. I'd be interested to see if she does decide to move in and start recapping buildings. So it looks like we'll get their cap down on the supply, and that's going to be important. So he'll be able to, Tesla will have workers.
Nice all derrick here from Logica. Now with that tunnel, he can then start calling out some rebels to actually capture that all derrick. So I'm quite liking the fact that we're seeing the all derricks being a pretty big focus here, where like most games you see players just ignore the all derricks, but you can't ignore them because they just give you so much funds if you actually take and hold them.
Yeah, they're really important. I'd like hopefully
there's no outpost though.
Get caught out by any.
Oh, maybe is that more hijackers?
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. That's exactly what I hoped. There, got the hijackers moving in. Oh,
both
the overlords! Oh my god, that's what I was gonna say. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited. We're gonna take out all of them.
The RPG is gonna destroy that, and now they won't actually
survive. Why did you not think of that, man? Oh, it looks like the battle bus is moving in,
and he will actually keep
some RPGs. Yeah, he's got them. He's got both of the overlords. Wow.
You gotta keep in mind as well now there are prop centers. Prop centers on both those overlords, so they will be a pretty big buff to the GLA army in both attack speed and that regenerating health. But there is another overlord there, and there are no Gatling cannons. They are all prop towers, so he doesn't really have any.
That's a bad mix. We have a Jarman.
Oh, no more hijackers!
Jarman combined with the hijacker. The hijacker, no, he does actually gets crushed. The hijacker is crushed. He did not actually manage to crew it in time. Jarman does back on.
Here comes the battle bus. Will it take down them? The ECMs actually trying to lock it down.
Right, no, the ECMs do manage to turn it down, but it is managed to shoot through that and does take out one of the overlords, two of the overlords, all of the overlords.
A big flop
push
there.
Got choked down, but it looks like no, all the RPGs will survive. So that's an excellent engagement there.
It could have gone a lot better though. Definitely, the hijacker got crushed.
Yeah,
the hijacker was actually on the overlord. Could have captured it. He had this other hijack didn't do anything, and they could have maybe captured one of the Jarman.
I'd really like to see him grab that.
A bit of a missed micro there, but he must have been paying attention. He must have been microing something else. The workers are trying to rebuild their supply, but meanwhile, here's a huge push here with the quads and the captured overlords.
Oh, looks like one may get caught out of position and shut down by the ECM. Yes, it does, and the overlords are starting to take it down, but So this is three overlords against one overlord and 3 quads. That's not going to go well at all.
Not really, no, especially with the prop sender. So
Logica.
throwing away those overlords, not the best of choice there by Tasman. He could have, by Logica rather, he could have just retreated back into that. But then again, he could have caught. He probably wouldn't be able to retreat. But still, he's putting Logica in the back foot by having the map control. But actually, there is the 3rd supply here on the bottom, so I think Logica should really harass that. Oh, mine drop though.
Yeah. Won't
Won't actually catch any of these quads though, interesting enough.
Yeah, might have been a little bit of a glitch there. I love how this is the engagements are really going back and forth. Shows the skill of both of the players that the engagements really can go either way.
Yeah, depending on
what
the
they do,
hijacker
yeah.
micro, but I really like the hijacker captures from Logica here. It's very nice.
I mean, there's not even a gap over there. I mean,
or
those
an outpost.
overlords, yeah, those overlords are so exposed.
That's
to
why,
hijackers.
yeah, I actually prefer Battle Masters. I mean, not so much 1.4, but in 1.6, Battle Masters are actually really good, like as Nuke, because it means you don't have to worry about getting your Battle Masters captured, because it's like, well, he captured a Battle Master. It's not a big deal.
Okay,
but
we do have the quads moving in on the supply trucks.
massacring
as well.
these trucks here, and that's actually pretty bad, because that's going to give him 5 scrap. So he can get his quads up pretty beefy there, because on 1.4, you know, everything leaves scrap, where in 1.6 patch, trucks and dozers don't leave any scrap.
Which was to help with the early game, where you could just
you get a single technical that would destroy everything.
Destroy all the trucks and then get scrapped, and then absolutely rip through the entire base. You can like pretty much 1v1 a Battle Master. So.
Yeah, but this is very cutthroat here, because they're actually the base supplies here. 1, 2, these base supplies are empty, and Logica actually has both of his. So that's not looking very good for Tasmania, because he has exhausted his supplies. These forward supplies are going to be so crucial for him, if not hackers at this stage. But the outpost...
Battle bus moving in. But
the battle bus will take care of the Gatling. It won't be able to take it down in time.
Anywhere near.
Actually, no, maybe it will.
Maybe it will.
What? Wow, I'm actually...
Oh, we have a carpet bomb coming in now from... I didn't really think it did that much damage. It really does a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, I think it's just the Gatlings, they must have a pretty high rocket resistance.
Yeah, we have to remember it's 1.4 as well. So
because
we
did see those quads before. There was like 5 quads, and they decimated a Gatling cannon up here.
Oh, looks like Jarman will actually get caught out of position. Yeah, Jarman doesn't. Oh, yeah, we'll go down
Didn't
as
even
well as
snipe something.
all the RPGs went down. Did not actually manage to get back in the tunnel in time. Didn't actually manage to snipe any of the overlords.
But there
That's a really important push. Unfortunate there for
because he had no outpost. He had no
Yeah.
way of recrewing those overlords. But there is a scrapped quad and these RPGs in the base of Tasmania, so he might actually lose this base. He doesn't really have a way of defending this.
Yeah,
but
his
there is
army really is out of position. This could turn into a little bit of a base race, which you don't really want to have a base race against the GLA.
against the overlords, yeah, because
Yeah.
the GLA can just keep moving their base around, and actually these overlords are so exposed. There's no anti-infantry apart from this Gatling, so a technical hijacker could be very effective against these overlords here. So I think we're gonna have to see that from Logica.
Yeah, Logica has to be careful though. There's a lot of mines in the area, and it won't take much for him to run over them. And we do have a Nuke Battle Master moving in, which will be great.
But not against
But
that
not
many
against
RPGs.
that many RPGs. No.
But the mines
So
actually will take
will
out.
actually take out the vetted. No, he has. Logic
Almost.
has actually recognised it. He probably should have waited for that one to heal up just in case, but all's good. It is still alive. The overlords are pushing in now.
And they're getting vetted now as well. Vet 1, and once the overlords get vet, they just get so much stronger. It gets out of hand. But still, I mean, the more the merrier. If they get vetted, it doesn't actually really matter for the hijackers if they manage to capture them, because I think the vets reset. I don't know, does it keep the vet?
No, you capture the vet and the scrap.
Man,
you capture everything.
If you capture the vet, that's going to be a huge blow. A vet 2 overlord, and it's a nuclear overlord.
Logica are actually throwing away most of his workers there, not moving them back in time. So he's really pushing into the base, but I'm not sure what he actually has to defend his base. I'm not sure what Taz actually has to defend his base.
The palace will be taken out by these artillery strikes as well.
Brilliant.
This isn't looking good here for Logica, but I think he'll easily take these with a well-executed technical hijacker.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's losing his entire base as well. We have to remember. I'm not actually sure. He's got his command center there, but I don't think he has a dozer like on the map.
I can't see one.
Unless there's.
Oh no, there it is.
There it is.
Oh,
yeah,
and look at this. We actually have
Brilliant.
this supply going, and looks like he's going to build a forward supply over here as
He'll
well.
be fine.
So if he can defend these supplies,
if he can keep his army going without losing it to hijackers, he'll be fine. We do see the battle bus getting caught out of position there. It actually looks like it may actually. Is that? I think it's been taken down, hasn't it? Or
What?
I'm not sure. It's
Mine.
moving into the mine.
Oh yeah,
mine, so
but I think
I'm
the
not
middle
sure
was
what
hit by quads earlier.
Yeah,
and
I know,
really,
it's still alive, it's still
oh,
moving. Yeah, that's
getting
okay.
out.
It's not taking that much damage from the mines.
Yeah, if he went through, he probably would have got caught, but he actually went like the exact way. Anyway, so these overlords are just destroying more and more of the base of Logica, but wasn't there a third overlord? Where'd that one go?
I'm not actually sure, unless it was crewed or it's perhaps been moved to defend. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of buildings left, does Taz? I mean, if those battle busters move in and they can actually take out the buildings, he will lose regardless of that army.
Yeah.
So,
but it looks like he's trying to finish him off right here and now with these two overlords. I mean, with the Palace Tech gone, Logica cannot actually build a Jarman.
yeah, there is no Jarman
And that's-
available. We do have the other. There's the other overlord on the side moving into
Oh,
the
yeah,
night
yeah,
that
there we
worker.
go. But now one overlord by itself, I mean, look, a hijacker technical will definitely take these overlords if he manages to get them, which isn't hard. You got to send two at a time, and because you really got to abuse the slow movement speed of both the main cannon and the Gatling cannon as well, and a vet too. So they're both vetted now. So I don't think Logica can take them out with conventional means. He should maybe get a couple of demo traps, if anything else.
Yeah, throw them down. And
But there is a Gatling cannon that can reveal the traps.
Did he lose the battle bus down the on the side in his base, or does he still have one there? It's
I'm
just
not sure. I
yeah,
can't
I think he
see
might
it.
have. Yeah,
Oh,
it looks
he
like,
did.
yeah, he got
Mines.
taken down by
The
the mines,
mines.
which means he couldn't move up, and he can't actually take out the base anymore. He doesn't have the movement to take out the base of.
So those overlords are just going unopposed. They're crushing
Yeah.
everything they find.
Oh, but there's a bit of a push here going on from.
The quads and a
Logitech.
hijacker.
Oh.
Maybe he's hunting for a dozer.
you
I'm
can
not
find that
actually
dozer, it'll be
sure.
really
And
important.
taking
I
out
mean,
supply as well.
Supplies taken down,
This is
and
gonna be very
that's the
brutal
main
here.
base. That's the main base of
Running low on
Taz.
funds. He may even lose the dozer as well.
Oh,
if he loses
those
the
taking
dozer,
damage to those
he can't
by the
rebuild that.
RPGs.
But did he kill his own? He killed
He
his
killed
own
his
supply.
Man,
Uh-oh.
no.
There goes his
That's
money.
what
He's
you're
gonna have
doing.
to sell some stuff. The RPG doing a fair bit of damage there.
I'm not sure if Logitech realizes how few buildings that Taz actually has. I mean, he's got nothing there anymore.
So, look, there's only these three overlords and the ECMs. It's going to come down to if he can actually take that out. He may even lose the ECM though, but no.
I would just leave it where it is. I mean, it's not like it's doing anything. I mean, no, but the Overlord will outrange it and will actually manage to take out the RPGs. So, does survive there, which is good.
So there goes the battle bus.
see.
But there is hijackers. It's going to come down to battle of micro here. If he can land the hijacking, or if the overlords will just destroy everything. But actually,
I mean,
he
no,
may
the
even
quads
lose
are
his
moving in.
base.
You actually lose the
That's
we do
all
see-
he has, isn't it?
Yeah, we do have some Overlords moving in, but I mean, you got the RPG there. I mean, if he manages to take out the.
Oh, where are you going?
No!
No! But he is going to lose his dozer.
Yeah, dozer does in fact go down. If we can get that scrap there as well, those quads actually will manage to take out the command center. We do have an Overlord though moving in from Taz up the side.
But Logic's out of money, so this is it. If he loses his army, he's gone.
Oh,
The
come
hijacker
on,
will
more
take
RPGs,
the
more
overlord.
RPGs. The hijacker's moving in. Oh, the hijacker
just keep
gets it.
running, just keep
keep
running,
No,
just
he
keep
doesn't
running.
know. He doesn't know. He's gonna get caught by the
Oh,
quad. He's gonna
man.
run over the quad.
The command center does go down though, but he won't lose the overlord. But no,
No, hijacker gets it. The hijacker
It's a
just
vet
managed to get
3
the
overlord.
The Overlord just has to turn and take out that power plant. That's the last building, but no, it's
no,
gonna
this
go
is
down.
game.
It's game.
This
It's
is
gonna be
game for Tasmany. And there we go. He's been defeated.
Excellent work. Assuming I hope we got the names right. I hope it is
Yeah,
actually
I
Logitech that won that one. So,
Well, that was a pretty intense game.
aha, that was brilliant.
And if we look at the score screen, we do see actually CNC HD and Squiggle were live casting that. They actually cast that game already. So we figured that maybe we shouldn't because they already did. But it was a freaking awesome game. We couldn't not cast that.
Yeah, we decided it was super cool. So,
It was
like,
too cool
why
not to
not cast that? So that was absolutely brilliant. It's a bit unfortunate that
Yeah.
he lost a lot of Overlords to hijackers.
Oh, I know.
It was
Those-
just not mixing enough. I mean, if you just had a few more.
I don't like
few more gaps
outposts.
in there.
I prefer troop crawlers because outposts, they have long detection, which is great against hijackers. But there's only 2 RPGs, and you can lose those really easily to a Jarman.
Yeah.
But like with a troop crawler with 8 red guard, the Jarman isn't going to kill 8 red guard. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you really need that recap ability as well as the fact that you have to avoid the hijackers. I mean,
Yeah.
it's unit mixing against like a GLA with a jump, like a teched GLA is so important.
So very nice play there by Logica getting those really awesome hijacks. But Mike Tasmany basically almost having that with the steamrolling overlords. They were getting vetted.
Almost had it.
And then when they're vetted, they are unstoppable.
Yeah, had he kept his base, he would have had that game, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh well, fun game there.
Had a good time.
Fantastic. All right, well until next time.
See you later.
Bye bye.